It doesn't matter how old you are, how young you are. You should help people that are less fortunate than you.
We have to really see everyone as our sister, our brother.
Folks putting pen to paper and making sure that that appeal gets in the hands of the members of Congress is what the Offering of Letters campaign is all about.
This year, thousands of Christians are participating in Bread for the World's landmark handwritten letter campaign, urging Congress to make foreign assistance more effective.
Legislation written in 1961 can't meet the needs of the 21st century. We now have a chance to get the Foreign Assistance Act rewritten so that we'll use our dollars better. We're asking people to give an offering, not of money, but an offering of letters to Congress.
Reforming foreign assistance is a calling for Fran Quigley. At his church in Indianapolis, he organized an offering of letters, urging Congress to improve poverty programs abroad. He has seen the results himself as director of an HIV/AIDS relief program working with doctors in Kenya to care for 75,000 patients.
You simply can't take one little piece of a problem in an impoverished country like Kenya and say, here's what we can do, and we're going to not pay attention to the rest.
Patients returned home healthy but began starving because they could not feed their families. Kenyan doctors realized that they had to treat more than the disease. They had to treat the poverty too, with food and training, so patients and their families could be self-sufficient.
Ronald Kagoli was a patient of ours, and when he came to our program and came to our clinic, he was very, very ill. He'd already lost his wife to the disease, HIV/AIDS, and he was physically and mentally and financially very down. He got the medicine that he needed, but that wasn't all that Ronald needed. Our program that concentrates on income security helped him get access to seedlings and to fertilizer that he needed to start a passion fruit farm on his land. And now he is earning 7 times the income he used to earn and has employed other people to help him. It's clearly a holistic approach, and that's not just smart for the people of Kenya, it's smart for the people of the United States because that helps empower Kenyans to solve their own problems for the next generation.
Self-sufficient, holistic. Effective foreign assistance is the goal for Bread's 2009 offering of letters to Congress, and Congress pays attention.
When they come in with a handwritten letter, and also when they come in large numbers, do we really get nervous? The power of constituency and sharing their views through a letter cannot be overstated.
A letter is important. Don't ever doubt that it's not, and it does get our attention, and we read them.
So you need to take the general points that are here and write something in your own words.
Foreign assistance could be much more effective and focused on reducing poverty. Currently, 60 federal offices are involved, and the paperwork alone is choking the system. Here at St. Thomas Aquinas Parish in Indianapolis, they know the importance of this campaign.
Dear Senator Bayh, I am asking that you help to make our nation even better.
It is critical that we review the laws governing foreign assistance.
But our nation's aid programs are seriously outdated and could be better coordinated.
Please start the process to bring U.S. foreign aid up to date.
Sincerely, Katie.
Sincerely, Woody.
Sincerely, Marsha Bennett.
Foreign assistance can get results, even to complex problems. In Nicaragua, families were being torn apart and rural communities abandoned. The reason? Workers did not know how to make a living from Nicaragua's rich land, so they moved to jobs in urban sweatshops and other countries. But not 14-year-old Esther and her family. They benefit from a program started with U.S. funding that believes poverty relief and community stability start with land ownership. A land bank loans money to Esther's father and teaches the family how to diversify crops. What they don't eat, they sell to pay off the loan.
Cultivar maíz y lo otro.
Growing corn and other things is good because you can keep one and sell the rest. When I help my dad, he's very happy. because before he didn't have a place to plant. And now that he has 5 acres, he plants all kinds of things, such as yucca, malanga, and bananas.
With food security and a farm income comes community stability. Esther will be the first in her family to graduate from 6th grade, something that makes her father very proud.
It helps. It gives you an opportunity to be more responsible toward your family, to have a bit of education. I feel very proud about that because they're learning more in school than I did.
Nicaragua programs showcase effective foreign assistance. Just a day's drive from Esther and her school, Juan Sebastian Chamorro manages a $175 million economic development project. The program is funded by the U.S. for 5 years, so it focuses on projects that will benefit Nicaraguans well into the future.
The road that we're driving right now is the main artery to our exports to Central America and even to the United States. It's an important road, however, it's in a really bad shape. The logic here is to improve the connectivity, reduce transportation costs, and have an economic impact on the entire economy.
Nicaraguan officials have pledged to maintain the road long after the U.S. assistance ends. That's because they helped select this project after extensive public hearings. The result is what reform advocates call country ownership, a sense that this road is a Nicaraguan initiative.
The fundamental issue here has to do with sustainability. We're just going to be here for 5 years. That's what we tell them. And it's very important to have in mind a strategy before we exit.
But this foreign assistance program doesn't stop with the road. On one section that has already been rebuilt, Juan Sebastian is working with milk producers like Nubia Baca, who are learning modern herd management techniques like sanitary milking, smarter feeding, and breeding. But what the farmers do next is a picture of self-sufficiency. They hold weekly meetings with other dairy producers to share what they've learned.
When the program ends in 2.5 years, then we should be the guides. That way, we can show them what we did so they can go on by themselves.
Self-sufficient, holistic, country-owned. Nicaraguan children like Esther are grateful for effective foreign assistance because it means they can stay in school longer. Kenyan farmers like Ronald are thankful too every time they fill a basket of passion fruit. The lasting benefits are obvious for Juan Sebastian, who knows that when his program ends, the improvements in his country will continue.